Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Now today we have a Let's Talk video. And today's topic for the talking is wired versus wireless headphones. More specifically, 3.5mm jack to Bluetooth. Now obviously there are some headphones that use special connectors. I don't know if there's any that use XLR, but I know some use special proprietary jacks. And on the Bluetooth side, I know that there are some IR blaster and radio frequency headphones. But we're going to specifically be talking about Bluetooth and the 3.5mm jack. So let's get into it. Obviously, I'm spinning some vinyl today. Today's vinyl is Lawrence Welk's Winchester Cathedral on the Dot Records by Paramount Pictures on that label. Alright, so in the corner, representing wired headphones, we have the Sennheiser 280 HD Pros, my go-to wired headphones for at the house, and my recording, mixing, and editing headphones. And representing the cheap side is the Skullcandy cassette wired. Representing the wireless Bluetooth are the Skullcandy Hesh 2s on the cheap side. And on the more expensive side, the Skullcandy Hesh 3s. Sorry if there is a perceived Skullcandy bias. There is not. I just happen to own a lot of Skullcandy equipment. So, for at-home listening, I prefer wire headphones, whether that be my Sennheiser 280 HD Pros with their long cable, or that be my vintage GE H22s, or the Hesh 3s on a cable, or even the cassettes. I prefer the wired experience. My phone, my LG G7 Thin Q, right here, is a 2018 smartphone, of course, but it does have the headphone jack. And now what's special about this phone is it has a DAC built inside. It has a high quality 4-channel DAC. So not only can it drive more powerful headphones, such as the 280 HD Pros, but also it sounds better. And that goes for any phone, even my S7, which just has a standard headphone jack, no special DAC, sounds better plugged in than Bluetooth. That's just because of like Bluetooth compression and all of that. Now, when I'm away from the house, I use my Bluetooth headphones. I daily drive the Hesh 3s, almost daily, for convenience. I mean, no wire, all you gotta do is plug them in every 3 days, and they're good to go. They're light, they fold up very nicely, and they fit in a bag well. They're very convenient. Now, listening quality, I would not daily drive these if they weren't Bluetooth. If they were wired and they sounded like this, I would not personally listen to them. Now, like I said, not all headphones are made equally. These are one of Skullcandy's more budget offerings, and actually this is the much older revision that has the charger down here and the glossy finish instead of the matte finish. These are on Skullcandy's a little more premium end. They don't have ANC, but you can configure them with ANC and go up the tiers. I believe these have the same drivers as their more premium Crushers and Crusher ANCs. So without the bass on the Crushers, these will sound the same as the Crushers. So these do sound better than these. These also fit better and look better. These have a little more stark contrast with these being over-ear, these being on-ear. These are like $15, these are almost $100. There's a little more difference. Now that's not to say that I would still prefer Bluetooth over these. I still like the chord experience. These still sound better than Bluetooth. Even if the dynamic range is not the best, I don't hear the Bluetooth compression found on the Bluetooth headphones when they're plugged in. Now, Bluetooth 5.2 is the newest upcoming Bluetooth standard as of recording, and that is supposed to alleviate a lot of the Bluetooth compression noise and the flaws with Bluetooth. Now, yes, that can eliminate the compression and everything, but that still leaves some fatal flaws with Bluetooth headphones. The biggest flaw is these have to be recharged, and also they have a battery in them that will go flat with time. These will not last forever. These will die, and I will be stuck to using the cord. These, on the other hand, has pretty much one failure point: the cord. And with these being a very popular set of headphones, there are many guides and tutorials online on how to open these and redo the cord, and even put a jack in here so I can take the cord out when not in use and use any cord that I like. So, you know, there are trade-offs with the headphones. Now, also, there's pricing. Bluetooth headphones can get very expensive, and wired headphones can get very expensive. Two headphones that would be comparable in price would be the Sennheiser HD600s, which are pretty much the benchmark in the headphone community. Those are about $300, plus or minus $50, depending on where you look. And the Sony WH-1000XM4s. Very clever name, Sony. You even had to make me look at my notes for that one. Those are also $300, give or take $50. Now, for what you get with the Sonys, active noise canceling, NFC compatible, Bluetooth 5.0, all of that, USB-C charging, you're still going to be suffering from the inherent traits of Bluetooth headphones. Flat batteries over time, broken charger cables, broken headphone cables, Bluetooth incompatibilities with dropping signal, cutting out, lagging, all of the messy Bluetooth stuff. That's why I prefer wired headphones. They're simple, no nonsense. I did forget to mention one of the other failure rates is just these pads. They'll just wear out over time, and this headband, all replaceable. You know, you don't really get that on some Bluetooth headphones. They're just dead, they're dead. So, too bad. Now, I would like to parallel the Bluetooth versus wired debate to another one of my hobbies. Vinyl versus CD. A compact disc is much more convenient than a big chonker like this. This theoretically can fit in a man's pocket. This cannot. This can fit in a car. This cannot. This can be put in a portable player and taken with you in a backpack, a purse, a sweatshirt pocket. This cannot. Obviously, both are restricted by the size of their format, but this is digital, this is analog. This sounds better. This is more portable. This is not. So I parallel this with convenient, not convenient. Wired headphones, not convenient. Wireless headphones, convenient. Also, there's more of a deeper parallel to this, with this being more widely accepted with the audiophile community as vinyl, same with wired headphones. Audiophiles, yes, accept the CD as a good format, yet is not commonly as explored as vinyl, like wireless Bluetooth headphones. And actually, some audiophiles even denounce and hate Bluetooth headphones. I do not do that. I just exploit their flaws and tell them to you to make up your own mind. My mind is made up, but it's not that I don't use Bluetooth. I like Bluetooth. It's very convenient. However, it has its drawbacks, and that's why I prefer my wired headphones. Now, obviously, my Sennheisers are not the most stylish thing in the world. So even if these were Bluetooth, I don't think I'd be wearing these out in public looking like this. Yes, they sound amazing, and yes, I actually have daily driven these quite a few times when I was in between Bluetooth headphones. And yes, did I love the experience. The experience is awesome. They sound amazing. But they're just not convenient. Unlike the Hesh 3s, which, mind you again, are not the most stylish thing in the world. They are a little more incognito. These do fit my head a little better. They're more slim. Again, like I said, they fold up nice. They don't have a big bulky cord, but they're Bluetooth. But that's why I do daily drive these every day at school. They're convenient. They work every day. Even with the Bluetooth, it's very reliable. I've not really had a problem with these except for I chipped and cracked the plastic over here. But that has nothing to do with the Bluetooth format. That has everything to do with Skull Candy's cheaper budget items. So this comes to the conclusion of this video. What have we learned? We have learned about the flaws and cons to Bluetooth and the flaws and the pros to wired headphones. Obviously, wired headphones have the wire, better listening experience, but they're more inconvenient. Bluetooth headphones have a lesser listening experience, but they have more convenience. And I think for some people, the trade-off between convenience and audio quality is not really a thing at all. So they'd rather go for the convenience, a la AirPods. Yes, they're not the best sounding thing in the world, but they are very, very convenient. They're like this big, they fit in your ears flush, they charge in the case that you only have to charge every week, and they automatically pair to your phone as soon as you take them out of the case. As soon as you open the case, they pair to your phone. The deep integration is what makes them so convenient. And even Android with Bluetooth headphones is also convenient. Just press the button and they pair automatically. And that convenience is what gets some people on the Bluetooth. It's what's got me on the Bluetooth for when I'm not at home. Now, take this video with what you will. Come to your own conclusion. I'd like to hear you in the comments whether you prefer Bluetooth, wired, or you use both like me. I'd like to hear that discussion in the comments. Now, I would love to do more discussion videos like these, and if you liked it, hit the like button, I guess, or you can hit that dislike button. Even though YouTube did remove the dislike counter, that doesn't mean it doesn't exist, and I can still see the counts. So, been a little ramble today. I just realized that the vinyl cut off probably about halfway through the video, so sorry about that. I might add some stuff in post with editing and all that stuff, just for you guys' delight. But, this has been RNC Music. This has been a long ramble, unscripted, a lot of ums, a lot of trailing off, a lot of repeating myself, but I am out.